What's going on, guys? Back with another video. So we got a couple interesting things to have a look at today. So the Globe and Mail, I'm not going to pull up this article because it makes you pay for it, and I sure as hell am not paying for a Globe and Mail subscription, but the title's very interesting. Opinion. This is an opinion, of course. Carney inherited a fiscal mess from Trudeau, and he is set to make it worse. Now, again, it's a very quick headline. I'm not going to read the whole article. Because when you try, if you click on it, look what happens. Oh, we're going to make you pay for it. Oh, where is it? There, yeah. Just gives you the headline. Cool, guys. Good luck with that. But either way, I think we all know what we mean. Trudeau was an absolute disaster for this country, both morally, socially, and financially. $60 million to make an app during COVID, the massive overspending, the ridiculous budgets, all the lies, all the scandals. We all know. We all remember, I'm sure. Don't tell this to a liberal, though. They might seem to forget, if you know what I mean. And that's interesting, right? Even the Globe and Mail thinks that Carney is set to make it even worse. Mr. Elbows Up apparently is going to make things suck even more. And lots of articles have also come out saying, hey, get ready for financially hard times. So, but Carney said he was going to come in here and fix everything. Yeah, but life's going to suck. Oh, well, then why did we vote for him? Well, we didn't. You and I didn't. Because we're not idiots. But some people don't get the message, I guess. And then we have something here from Table Salt. Now, before we get into this, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help grow the channel, and I appreciate you guys so much for doing that for me. Breaking. Investors continue to flee Canada from StatsCan. Both Canadian and international investors continue to move their money out of Canada, with almost $100 billion having left Canada since February. And guess where 90% of the money's going, guys? Did you guess the United States? Because if you did, you'd be right. Mr. Elbows Up is making the United States of America pretty damn rich. So we can see foreign investment in Canada's securities, Canadian investment in securities, and here's the difference. Plus or minus outflow of funds. February, minus $34 billion. March, minus $19 billion. April, minus $13 billion. And May, the last month I have data for, minus $16 billion. That's almost $100 million, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about that? It's wild, isn't it? I mean, it's just stunning, right? And Mark Carney's been prime minister since March. About $50 billion or more. Just in the last few months. Boy, things sure keep getting better under him, don't they? Like, what did the slogan Elbows Up mean? By the way, I thought the left hated slogans. Remember that? Bring it home, common sense, axe the tax. Actually, good slogans that make sense that would be good for this country. Mark Carney comes up with Elbows Up, which doesn't even really make sense in terms of any political reference. Elbows Up is a hockey term. And if you saw that video of him playing hockey when he shot at a wide open net and missed badly, I don't really think he knows how to play hockey too well either, or be a politician. But what does that slogan even mean? Politically, what was he referring to? Elbows up, like we're going to be tough on Trump? Well, by being tough on Trump, does that mean accepting tariffs anyway in a new deal and making the United States more rich? And also having 91% of your investments in the United States? Is that what that means? Very interesting. Isn't it? More like disgusting, absurd, and upsetting, but hey, we'll just call it interesting, I guess. I got one last thing here I want to show you guys in this video. This lady here has a message up for all these elbows up idiots. So let's see what she has to say, and then we'll talk about that.
So you guys know you got played, right?
No,
the ones, the elbows up, who voted for the guy with 103 conflicts, who voted for the guy who got us 35% tariffs, who's actually making money off those tariffs, the guy who sold you out to the U.S. that you said was going to stand up to Donald Trump. What are you going to do now? You don't know your gender and your feelings get hurt by words. What are you going to do about it? Or are you just going to keep making excuses? Probably keep making excuses, huh? That's what you guys do best.
Well, lady, I don't know what your name is, but yeah, that's the only thing they're good at. Yeah, but Pierre Poilievre would have given up more. No, he wouldn't have. And by the way, Pierre Poilievre and his whole team would be at work right now. instead of taking an extended vacation after the most quote-unquote consequential election of our lifetime. That's what the Liberals said. And then they win the election, they go to work for 3 friggin' weeks, and they're off for 12. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. But like this lady says, yeah, they're just going to keep making excuses. Yeah, but this, at least it's not a conservative, it appears like Trump somehow, even though Carney is actually way more like Trump. Not to mention their friends. Think about this. Whether you like or hate Donald Trump, he's a masterful troll. In fact, he's so good at trolling. Like, Canadians hate him right now. Especially right now. And yet somehow he was able to get Canadians to vote for his friend, the guy he wanted to win. He even admitted on camera that he wanted the Liberals to win because they're easier to deal with. What does he mean by that? They're easier to push around and get a good deal for the United States. And am I wrong? $100 billion have left Canadian investments to go to America since February. So, again, elbows up, idiots. What's your excuse? Well, he's got to kiss Trump's butt to get a good deal. Well, he's not going to get a good deal. We're still going to have tariffs no matter what. So what's the excuse here? What do you have left? Just going to trash Pierre Poilievre even though they won't give him a chance. Well, I'm never going to give Pierre Poilievre a chance. I'm just going to keep voting for the destruction of this country and for the wealth of the United States, which apparently they hate so much. Again, liberal voters, and even a lot of swing voters, I gotta say, if you're a swing voter at this point, if you liked Pierre Poilievre, which a lot of people did, and then flipped back to Carney, you are a moron. I know, name-calling isn't the best way to switch people's opinions, but sometimes when you're a moron, you need to be called out for it so that you can reflect and change. You might be upset at the name-calling. I don't care. You're an idiot. At least politically. There's no other way around it. You got fooled big time. And the best thing you can do is learn and say, oh, this wasn't a Justin Trudeau problem. This is a Liberal Party problem. Or else nothing's going to change. And everything's going to get worse for you, your kids, your grandkids, whoever else. The crime, the immigration. I mean, it's insane. Look at this. Sorry, I'll show you this one more thing before I end the video. Thousands of Canadians to start receiving invitation to apply to sponsor a partnership. If there's one thing we need in Canada, it's more old people to make use of our underutilized hospitals. And that's the thing. We already got massive wait times to get medications or to see specialists. Wait times are insane at hospitals. And now we're going to bring in more people, older people. They're going to bring in their parents, their older uncles, even grandparents now who are going to need more medical attention. Our system isn't ready for it. This is not a Trudeau policy. This is Mark Carney. More immigration, more ridiculous spending, more scandals. And except it's going to be a lot worse. Even the Globe and Mail is even admitting it. It's absolutely insane what's going on here. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. We can't survive as a country if we're going to lose all our investments, crash our healthcare system, not build nearly enough houses and let in way too many people. It's just a math problem. And the Liberals really suck at math and history and common sense and a lot of things, really. But it's a sad state we're in right now. But let me know what you guys think. Do you agree or disagree with everything here I've showed you? I really want to hear your opinions. I enjoy engaging with you guys. Please, again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back shortly with a new video.